Hi, you're watching Pedodendron, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how I got 5 growth points out of a single vine of my Cebu blue. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're new here, hi, welcome. I'm Patrick, and I'm a houseplant collector, enthusiast, hobbyist, with a penchant for tropical foliage, carnivorous plants, and cacti and succulents. So if you want to see how I slowly build the botanical garden of my dreams, then I suggest you maybe consider hitting subscribe. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how I got my single vine of Cebu blue to have 5 growth points, and it's this nice full bush of Cebu blue pothos, and I got really excited. And also the leaves came back a little bit more larger and mature. So I'm going to show you how you get from here to here and beyond. So I'm going to show you from repotting to cutting, and I might even show you what's going on in my grow tent, because the plant that I'm going to show you that I'm going to cut is an Epipremnum pinnatum skeleton key, and it's chilling in my grow tent. So I'm excited to see what that does after today's video. So let's get to potting this, I guess. Okay, so I thought it'd be the perfect time to show you how that happened, because I was watering this guy and I actually need to repot this because it's busting out of this pot, and I'm just gonna repot it into this 4-inch pot for now. Just don't want to make a mess, so I am using this larger cash po to catch all the dirt. But this has been in my Mars Hydro grow tent too, and these roots have just been going crazy. These used to just be cuttings, and there's like 3 of them in here. But I'm just gonna pot it up in this 4-inch pot. I made a soil, but I'm not making it as chunky as I usually do, because I added orchid bark to this previous pot that I potted up last year, and I feel like it just drains too fast. It's too draining, especially for Cebu blue. So okay, so I'm gonna take 2 plastic forks. You can use bobby pins, but I don't have any, or anything to hold it down. So I use these little slats to hold it down, hold the vines. And actually, these aerial roots are really long, so I'm going to bury those. Make sure they go in the soil. And I will hold these vines down, and I'll have it kind of spiral around. Just like that. And this one might be a little wild and crazy, but hey, that's okay. I have this one aerial root that's just like sticking out, and I'm trying to tuck it back in, maybe under a vine, just to hold it down, so it'll hold itself down. There it is. Cool. And just like that. So what is gonna happen is the single vine is still gonna grow. It's not gonna grow multiple growth points from this point. What happens is it'll just keep growing. And if you have a bigger pot, you can keep spiraling it around and just kind of have it crawl that way. But what I'm gonna do is just have it grow out of the pot. That's what I did for this. So this has been in this 4-inch pot since like July of last year. And it's actually probably time to repot it soon, but it's okay. It's doing fine. And I had it just grow out, and I trimmed this maybe in February. And what happened was that each little node started popping out a growth point. So now it has 5 whole growth points, and I can't wait for it to see how it grows when all of them start really growing this season. And it'll be like a really nice full pot. I have like basically like 5 individual cuttings, if you will, like growing in here, but really not. It's just one single vine. And this is what's gonna happen after I let this grow and I then cut, you know, the ends of the overgrowth. And after a while, that will activate the dormant, like, or the nodes to grow more growth points, because I feel like it just doesn't know what's going on, and it's like wet, and and all these whole apical buds start growing, and you'll have a really nice full pot. So that takes us to the next step, which is cutting. And I have a plant that is ready to cut, as I said, and that's gonna be my Epipremnum pinnatum skeleton key. So let's go to my grow tent and get it. But actually before that, let me just show you real close how this looks. Okay, so this is the older plant that I've been growing, and so I've been doing this ever since I potted this into this pot last July. And you know, you can kind of see right here where the vine is spiraling in there, just crawling. Basically what I was trying to do is trying to get each node to touch the soil and just keep doing that as it grows. The cool thing is that it actually works, and you know, you can move the fork over as it grows, because it does grow roots like enough to hold it in at some point. And this is the one that I just did with the forks. Kind of messy, but whatevs. That's nature. I'm just holding as many nodes down into the pot. And then it'll look a little more organized when the growth, the single growth points of each vine like kind of grows out of the pot. And then that's when stuff really starts to happen. Okay, to the grow tent. All right, so this is what's in my grow tent now. Oh, look. So if you didn't catch my live on Instagram, this is what I got from Equigenera. I've cut off a few leaves since, but that is my Philodendron fibrosum. Sad little leaf. But I think it actually might bounce back. And, ooh, look at this. My Paraíso Verde. I love this plant so much. And its newest leaf is, looks like it's gonna be really nice and variegated. That's the newest leaf on my Philodendron verrucosum. That's my existing one, because it looks beautiful. And this is my newer, ooh, this leaf is feeling a little soft. But this is my newer verrucosum down here from Equigenera. That leaf though actually looks a lot better today than it did on Sunday, so nice. And then I also got this Ploumanii. They're obviously like super shocked from importing, so they'll definitely be having to do some recovering. Oh my gosh, what am I saying? And ooh, there's the newest leaf on my Philodendron Pink Princess. But there is what we're getting. That is my Epipremnum pinnatum skeleton key. So the other one that we were working with just now is an Epipremnum pinnatum Cebu blue. So should be the same, right? If not close. And then the cool thing is that it goes all the way up there. So it's time to cut it anyways. Okay, so it had stuck itself to the shelf and the walls of this grow tent. And oh my goodness. That's insane. And these roots are happy. You could tell because they're so fuzzy. So this is my Epipremnum pinnatum skeleton key. And let me show you what it looks like against the Cebu blue. I love that it's loving the grow tent enough to mature its leaf into this skeleton key shape, which is like, that's why it's called. They're just a little small, but that's okay. I'm just excited to see the actual shape of the leaf turn into a key. That's really cool. And check out these. Oops. These aerial roots are insane. But enough about that. Let's get to cutting this plant. Okay, so before using your scissors on any plant, you always want to make sure to sterilize it. And I'm doing that with 70% isopropyl rubbing alcohol. You can do it with open fire. I've seen people sterilize their scissors with a lighter. That's okay too. That might be a fun way to do it. But we just have alcohol today. And I'm gonna cut it, see, just right here, right before it dips out of the pot. And that leaves me with this whole cutting, which will turn into more plants. So this will turn into a huge plant. Get that out of there. This will turn into a huge full plant, and I will hopefully have many more. So, and this, oh see, look, I had this fork in there. Already doing that thing. And I'm just going to just reinforce it again. But these have already grown roots into the pot, and they're solidly in there. So I'll keep you updated. There are a few, looks like there were a few cuttings in that one single plant that I had. So I'm gonna have to be doing some tucking. Or maybe I can just let that grow out for now. Oh, yay. Thank you, Joe. I had another fork laying around because I knew I would need it. And I love to reuse plastic goods. Cool. Just like that. And we'll see what that does. Hopefully this, but in a much larger scale. And yeah, that's how you get one single vine, or that's how I got this one single vine of Cebu blue to have 5 whole growth points. And that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. I had a lot of fun, as I always do, and I hope you did too. And if you like this video, you know what to do. Please throw me a bone and give me a thumbs up. And if you want to support my channel and see more of my plant videos, which I hope you do, please hit that subscribe button, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. I just don't want to miss you too much, so if you could show me some love in the comments, and I'll meet you there. Bye!